Toxicity? You mean like toxic?
Like, no, Toxicity, that's moving down some. But I would be down to hear Toxic.
Baby, can't you see? Darling, a guy like you can't want me. Darling, there's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. I'm loving it. Nope, can't hit it. Hello, my name is Dan. Apparently I'm going through puberty again.
Go Dan!
Okay, what other songs can you request that we could not sing it?
Sandstorm.
Thank you for Amy Winehouse.
Sing Sandstorm.
Appreciate it.
Sandstorm.
Why the Bumblebee?
Flight of the Bumblebee, I can do. That's like one of those solo bassoon, like weirdo
Want
Amy
it?
Winehouse was bad.
Thank you. I used to do a cover. There was a loop cover of Amy Winehouse, that song, with Eminem's "Lose Yourself" and Beyonce's "Crazy in Love." They mash up so nicely. Like, got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. And then it's open a page right now. Whatever. And then it's you better you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one. It's a fun one to do. Yeah. Radio. Oh, poker.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd hear Flight of the Bumblebee on tour today.
So somebody requested Poker Face. We got a quick
Maybe
chorus
on
about
the weekend.
carried my, no, he can read my phone. No, I wanna hold him like they do in Texas, please. Rubbing it, something there are. Love game, intuition, play the cards, face the stars, and after I'm the one to play the one who's hard. Oh, 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 oh. Nashville, fun. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets done. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? You never know when you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a full face, and they say it gets a beautiful thing. Put it up now, we tell you get old. That was a medium man makes a liver. Judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The one getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Now all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Texting and playing, that's amazing.
Next ball drive. Only ball 2 minutes.
Okay, wait, I see Modest Mouse. What is it? Shoot, yeah. It's like a, no. I can
can already see my middle school self being very mad at myself right now. Oh man. When I wake up, I'm gonna be the man who walks up next to you. And I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk, I don't actually know. Just to be the man who walked 500 miles and bring that dog.
I think that's all most people know. You should clarify for all the viewers watching that there are people trying to work in this room.
What? Really?
In this room?
Dan, are you trying to work? Dan, are you trying to work?
No.
I see no working Dans in this room.
We're
Dan,
definitely working, Dan.
Dan
This is
behind the
definitely
camera,
working.
camera Dan, still here. Of course, always behind the camera. No one's working here, don't worry.
Boom in the shot.
Yeah, but you should do it now that we're here. Arushi wants to join. Can she
Oh,
join?
yeah, of course.
Who? You mean Dan?
We have another Dan coming in?
Yeah,
Another
bring
Dan's
Dan.
coming in?
Dan.
Oh yeah, we need more
Dan.
Dans.
I do not know anyone's name.
I don't know. I'm
Literally
sorry.
everyone's name is Dan. Would one of these kind Dans be willing to come grab me a water?
Sure, I can grab your water, Dan.
Thank you.
One of the
Water
other
Dan.
Dan. One of the other
Ooh,
Dans
now you're-
just leaked our whole Slack to the string. So,
Oh,
That was no Dan.
so it's not bad.
Dan.
Wasn't that a higher up, Dan?
if somebody wants like good work music, here's a chord progression I've been sitting on for like 6 years with no lyrics good enough for it. It's pretty though, isn't it?
Yeah. Feels bossa nova. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little jazzy.
I like that. Let's shake out this all the usual scale.
That was fun. Sonic bassline things.
It's like any other
Do you know in the hall jump in?
Yeah.
Dan, I'm free.
Dan can sing jazz or Dan can sing a ghazal.
But how is Dan improvising? Like, just if I start playing chords, can you sing something?
Dan, you're not in the frame. Or should we do
Yeah,
like?
Dan should here. Come sit. Can we get a digital round of applause to another Dan? This is Jazz Dan.
I am Dan.
Great Dan.
When in doubt, you're a Dan.
I'm a Dan.
Water Dan, go.
I'm drinking chamomile tea.
This is Jazzy.
No, actually,
Valerie Amy Winehouse. Yeah. Okay. I got your harmony.
Somebody's streaming their kid. Look at
oh, there's a lot of those.
Well, sometimes.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things that you do. And in my head I paint a picture. And since I'm coming home and my body's been a mess, and I miss your gentle hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop being a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie.
Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? I'm messing up the lyrics. I don't even care. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Oh, yeah, this is where you pay the fine. Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Since came around.
Since I'm coming home and my body's been a mess, and I miss your gentle hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop being a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Get it, girl.
Valerie, yeah, Valerie, ooh, yeah, Valerie. Why don't you come on over? Come on over. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Jazz Dan, everybody.
Just dance.
Okay, what
The
up?
Dans are awesome.
This is fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
Good stuff, Dan.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We have another Dan that plays that is standing in the wings, not playing yet.
Sure. Why
But-
I
not?
only played an instrument.
Okay.
Uh,
We have harmonies, but now in the
I'm
in
gonna
your life, Dan. If you're going to Reddit pick,
I got. Ooh, I want one of these.
I borrowed them in South by.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
So, I don't know no songs.
Song is a God can't get no love from me. It's spelled with messenger side of his best friend. I basically just wrote G to E minor C and then sang whatever melody felt right to me. So feel free to do the same. Oh, the question is, can you play tuba upside down?
The tuba upside down or me upside
Dandy.
down?
It's unclear. I think probably.
Wouldn't that kind of result in the same?
Or we could flip the camera upside down, and then both you and the tuba would be upside down.
Wait, I think I can. I'm getting reports that Arpan isn't loading on web from my buddies.
Is it still?
Oh, it's still, yeah.
It's what?
Oh, it's still rolling out?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not everyone.
So sad.
Wasn't sure if I could say rolling out. I guess we can.
We can say all sorts of things. We could say words like kerfuffle
Ooh.
snabagastar.
Kerfuffle?
Kerfuffle. It's a good word,
I
right?
love the word kerfuffle.
It's very
My
powerful.
roommate said kerfuffle for like the longest time because he loved it.
It's a good word. Like, would you just walk up into a room and be like, kerfuffle, and walk out?
This is a kerfuffle.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
It sounds like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because if you walk into a room and say kerfuffle, you're going to cause a kerfuffle.
yeah, you might even cause a hootenanny. God, oh, I hate this challenge. Why did I accept this challenge? Does this qualify as upside down?
Sure. I got sunshine, right?
Yeah.
On a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, slow, I got them on the me. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, dark and
It took me too long to figure out what song you were playing.
Did you do chorale in school?
So my high school had no music program.
Oh,
So after middle school, thanks to all, I guess, the cutting to art funding, I was just kind of like left to play music with friends. And shocker, we played rock and stuff.
I mean, you're pretty good at it, so I wouldn't complain about it.
You're sweet.
It's true. I still remember the first time I ever heard this Dan play guitar. I don't know if I'm in the shot or not, but you've seen me enough to know. But I was sitting down with the guitars like at Camp Reddit, and you were like sad. You were like, "Can I try?" And I was like, "Do you play?" And you were like, "A little." And then you just started shredding like it was no.
I
big
did
deal.
not start.
Oh, you absolutely did. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Dan, you know I loved you, and that is such a nice thing to say, but you are setting false expectations that I will never be able to meet.
That's true.
Because I'm trash.
He was garbage, and
Yeah.
everything about him was terrible. His personality, his playing skills.
Really should have took him out to the recycling bin and turned him into a fierce shredder. Or maybe like a Teenage Mutant Ninja
That was
Turtle.
bad. That was really bad.
That was
I-
funny.
That was really pretty bad.
I think your standards for jokes and standards for musical talent need to be like recalibrated a little bit.
What I love a dad joke, and I think the people who play music are good. Doesn't matter.
Wait, what's the my partner's go-to dad joke is I love dad jokes. I don't have any kids. Does that make me a faux pas?
That's pretty good, actually.
That's really bad.
Now on the Dan Comedy Hour. Waka waka waka.
Waka, waka.
Someone just asked me, you know, Chop Suey.
I did.
God.
Do you remember Chop Suey?
How does, no, that's not right. It's
I don't know.
The beginning is like.
Damn,
I don't.
that's awesome.
The last time I heard that song was when Rock Band 2 was like hot.
Are you a rock band?
Dude, Rock Band was my life back
Rock
then.
Band's so good.
It was so fun. I wish I
I'm
wish
so
for
bad.
now that it would come back, but it's never going to.
I keep
Dan
asking people.
downstairs.
I keep asking to have it in the office. I feel like it would be really fun. Like,
I would
game night.
scream if we had it in the
yeah.
office.
We did. Dan brought it in for Extra Life a couple years ago.
We need it.
Yeah, Dan has like a bunch of friends in SF who are like Rock Band aficionados.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they've got like all the versions. They have all the DLC, and they'll just like bring their Rock Band gear out to like the Foundry Tuesday nights.
That's
and
so
They come to
fun.
game night.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
That
we should
sounds
just
like
bring them to game night.
That
Yeah,
sounds
absolutely.
I
insanely
mean, we have to
fun.
host Extra Life. Okay, Extra Life. When was it? November.
November, yeah.
So Extra Life. That's it.
Plug it.
Yeah. Yes. So Extra Life is a video game fundraiser where you just play games and you get people to give you money for playing games, and that money goes to the Children's Miracle Hospital Network. So play games, save lives, hang out with your buddies for a day. It's a great deal.
And it's a day, as
Yeah.
in 25 hours.
Yeah, day, like you start at 3 a.m. and you go till 6 a.m.
It adds up.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
the
the
math. Works out. We don't care what time zone you're in. So, yeah, you can join Team Reddit. You can join like, Team Rooster Teeth.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, but I just know. Ugh.
Did you ever watch Red vs. Blue?
Oh, Red vs.
They did, like, machinima stuff.
Yeah. So,
Seriously?
so
I'm
do
sorry.
you remember Halo?
So I thought I was a nerd, and then I started working at Reddit and remembered that I was a jock in high school. So
Okay.
I know that Halo is a game.
Right. So there's this
and I
game
know
where you
that
run
maybe I
around
can
and
see
shoot
your Halo.
people. Yeah,
You know,
you
my
either
saving
wear
grace.
like a red costume or a blue costume. Sometimes it's pink. And this is actually a talking point in the video game, or in the Machinima TV show. They made a TV show out of it. They turned this video game, they just like acted out a TV show in the game. Because you can flip into like playground mode or whatever.
It's kind of cool.
With
Oh.
characters and all.
Yeah, it's
Got
hilarious.
very big.
It's on Netflix. You can watch it on Netflix.
Yes, it is on Netflix now.
Yeah.
That surprised me. I only found that out like this year.
Yeah, they're like, they're probably like,
Hey, it's Dan.
Hey,
Dan, you want to tuck your badge in your pocket and come say hi to everybody?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, bye, Dan.
Oh, we got Shy Dan over here.
Oh, well, so can everybody give your emotional support to Shy Dan? And you still are never going to meet this Shy Dan, but
Did you see my chick earlier? Did you see when we were walking around?
Yeah.
we have located the Dan that was doing the Walking Around San Francisco stream. That just got interesting.
Walking
Dan's
around
on the street.
I want
There were, at least.
I want to send
I went
make a
to
stream of
Dan's
Dan's shoes to verify that it is in fact that
I
Dan.
haven't seen that.
Was this them? Wait.
Nice.
Real. Oh, it's only 45.
Gone. Hello.
Wow, how far behind am I?
And what? Halos.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Let's try this again.
What you got?
Nothing much. People asked if it was Dan singing, and we said that it was Dan.
Yes, of course.
So that
it's
clarified
Dan.
everything. Yeah.
Dan was singing very well.
Yeah. I just want to hear the Fantasia theme on the tuba.
Fantasia.
You know
Oh.
what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Like I want all the cliche tuba songs.
I mean, let's see.
You doomed yourself, Danby.
I can't do the Doom theme.
Yeah.
And now,
I feel like-
another key.
Like, and that's the speed we're going at now.
That is, like, as written.
Is it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not.
Oh, no.
It speeds up.
Yeah, it's one of those songs where, like, you start, like, real, like, creepy, like, oh, I gotta, like, climb the mountain. And then you, like, gradually, like, go, 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 go. And the very end, you're like, go so fast. And the director's like, "Ugh, I'm done. More of this.
Tuba Dan, can you do the Price is Right sound?
Oh, people have been asking this for me for months.
Well, let's evolve.
I guess the Price is Right has had a resurgence.
Well, no, because I went to a meetup back in July.
Price is Right meetup?
Yeah,
It's
yes.
called The Price is Wrong.
Yeah, the price was very wrong. But yeah, the value that I provided this meetup was being like, oh look, the MC's had a bad joke.
God,
So
it's good to have value.
yeah.
I'll get there.
Oh. Okay, wait. Do that again. Sound effect, Dan. Give it a go. Bum, bum, bum.
Guitar to introduce him.
Is that it? Is that good enough?
I'm not gonna code review on this.
Oh, no, it's not good enough.
Can I get like train-ish sound? Sound
That there it is.
That second note's a little off still.
It sounded like a 2.
Are you going back to work, Dan?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do some code review and then pop back.
Oh, okay. I should probably do that. I'm supposed to be writing SQL queries right now.
Ah, yes.
Dogs, plants. Yeah, that's a cute garden. I like this backyard garden. Admin coffee pot is delicious. Kitty. Look at this kitty.
Oh.
I'm gonna put this kitty, what do we call it? Restreaming?
Restream.
I'm gonna restream.
The first restream on our pan.
We're putting the kitty on the coffee pot restream, because kitties. Yeah, future request, guest hosting. This is such a cute kitty. I wonder if this is Dan's kitty.
No, that's Dan's.
That's other Dan's kitty?
Yeah.
Wait, I should know this Dan's hand. What was that?
Were they playing?
Rock band? Are you playing rock band?
No, it does not sound. Sounds too orchestral. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. No, they're playing like.
This is. What's the game where you have all the different N64 characters and you try to beat the heck out of each other?
Smash?
Smash, yeah. This is like Smash background music. No.
What's your flight?
This is The Last Starfighter. Are they watching The Last Starfighter?
You would know better than me.
I was a serious nerd growing up. So The Last Starfighter, if you haven't seen it, unfortunately not on Netflix, but it's a great hero story for, yes, the Dan and Dan show has now turned into classic cult movie review time. So The Last Starfighter, it's one of the premier movies that involved computer animation integrated into the story. Because, we're used to this stuff by now.
We're talking Space Jam style?
Yeah, but Space Jam was 1996. Last Starfighter was 1986. This movie is as old as me, and older than many of the people in this room, which isn't really saying much. But and
Thanks.
yeah, so the story is some kid in a downtrodden mobile home in Montana. He's the one dude who helps his mom fix up the cable, and he plays this arcade game that is The Last Starfighter. And there's this whole opening sequence, and it's the narration for the video game is the guy who did The Music Man, not the Matthew Broderick version where he's wearing glasses. It's terrible. Do not watch The Music Man from the early 2000s. It's wretched. But the original Music Man music with Dan. Who is the original Music Man? Okay, we're all clueless here. We're Philistines. But this rando alien dude shows up and is "Congrats, Trailer Park Kid. You beat the Last Starfighter video game. You've been elected to fight the Kodan Armada and go into space." And we're we have this random human kid who's holy crap, aliens. And oh, holy crap, I'm supposed to kill a bunch of these aliens. It's very Ender's Game, but not written by good.
Please don't.
Good. Thank you, person who is streaming from the road, for canceling your stream. That was not good.
You just stream shame them?
Yeah, I just stream shame them because, stay healthy, kids. Somebody's playing, a running around video game. It looks like Halo, to be honest.
They're playing Apex.
Apex? Okay, so Halo.
Still Halo.
Yeah, it's still Halo. It's just every new game in the last 20 years is just Halo.
Okay,
I mean, that's how I
boomer.
think
There
about
should
it.
be a hot take stream.
Yeah, hot take with Dan
That's a
Juba.
hot take right there.
Wait, what's the hot take?
That every new
Spread.
game.
Every
since
new game
Halo.
in
Where
the
did that
last
pick
20
wind
years is basically Halo.
Where'd that pick wind up?
I like it.
Oh, Monty is on vacation right now, so I'm sorry that we can't bring it.
Yeah,
Here's
actually.
one for now. I'll find it.
We should call
Okay,
Dan.
but the other
Tell
one's
him to
red.
put Monty.
Oh, yeah, we totally should. I can.
Fat guy strut.
Boom,
Oh.
boom, 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 boom. That one. Here we go.
Thief. Let the record show that Dan tried to steal my Reddit pic from South by.
Hey,
That I
Cam.
had to. I'll give you this one back.
Did
My
you
bad.
put a referral link in chat? Hey Cam.
Who did?
Hey Cam. Also,
That's
like
funny.
A+ job on decompiling last week. I always admire you hacking the system.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed at how quickly they figured it out this weekend.
That was quick.
Like they didn't. How far into the API did they get?
They had pretty much figured it all out on Friday night.
Yeah, but I mean,
But like, were they able to start hitting endpoints and stuff, or no?
They were building around and almost got restarted.
I found some HLS links, like actual manifests.
That's
Oh.
fun. Y'all are
some like
smart.
QA stuff. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of QA stuff in there.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, I think we're on Slime. Play a Snek song,
What song do you want to be?
like for the Snek detectives.
Oh, we're making up the snake song.
There's gotta be some Python songs.
All I can think is Paula Abdul, Cold-Hearted Snake.
How
I
about
don't think it's either.
Maneater?
Man, to make it work fine. Like Nelly
Yeah.
Furtado?
Yeah, that was another. I thought it was like. Britney.
Oh. No, that's Womanizer.
Oh yeah.
Womanizer, you're a womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh womanizer, baby, you're a womanizer, baby, you are, womanizer. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. Boy, don't try to front, I know just what you are. You pretend you're nothing but a womanizer. I don't know how we went from snakes to womanizer, but I kind of like it.
I mean, they're like a. It's kind
What
of.
other snake songs?
Um,
Cold-Hearted Snake is so good.
Cold-Hearted Snake.
He's a cold-hearted snake. He's a cold-hearted snake.
Got the entire White Snake catalog.
I have that in my back pocket. Don't have that in my back pocket.
Do you even have pockets in these pants?
Oh, I don't buy pants without pockets.
That's a good move. I've recently learned about some really cool skirts with pockets.
Ooh.
Yeah, and like
That's fun.
so like athleisure types of pockets, but like also a skirt with buttons up the front or buttons on the back. So like there'll be buttons on the inside and there'll be like these silent holes.
Oh, buttons.
Isn't
So,
the
yeah.
whole point of skirts you don't need to deal with buttons?
No, well, I mean, yes. But, like, you have the option of dealing with buttons, where if you want to convert your skirt into, like, pantaloons, and you still have pockets to boot.
What's a pantaloon, Dan Tuba?
A pantaloon is what you wear when you're a pirate on a ship.
Of course. Oh, didn't I
Is
know
that the formal definition?
Yeah, it's it's pants with style, and you probably stole them from the Caribbean or some other culture.
Amazing.
Toot.
It might be time to start doing work again.
Yeah, we should.
What do you
maybe-
think, Sound Dan?
I mean, I did have sprint plans this
I
morning.
think this is work.
We're producing value for the company right
At
now.
least
Throw it in
19
lattice.
people right now.
Throw it in lattice.
No, I went to a really good conference this weekend, and one of the discussions was like, your job is not what's written in your job title. It is not your title. It is how you provide value to the company.
Yeah.
Thank you for like our lifetime background there. And the way to get ahead in the world is not necessarily to look at like you have your career ladder. Be like, oh, if I want to get to the next level, I'm supposed to do whatever crap it is. Do you have a Reddit branded?
That's what this whole
Guitar pick?
conversation was. Yeah, I got it from South by.
What? Oh wow.
They made them for South by.
Oh, that's really cute.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to put it directly back in my mouth now.
Oh, that's
but,
good. Yeah, like
yeah.
I wouldn't trust my germs.
Yeah.
I probably brought like.
Yeah, so
I
they
went on Muni earlier, so.
yeah, that's going away for now. No, but I have other picks on my keys. I have picks.
You have like a pick fob,
I do.
so you can pick your picks.
Got it
at
from a
will.
gift from a guy at a synagogue in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, that's
I
just-
may or may not have joined their Shabbat band on a Friday night when I worked in a nonprofit.
You Shabbat bot,
I did Shabbat Bot.
rock the Shabbat,
Yeah, I mean, I grew up playing rock and roll Shabbat band. That's true. Me and my sister were in our rock and roll Shabbat band.
two lies and truth.
100% true. 100% true. Yeah.
Voting is have.
I want to hide that.
No, I'm okay.
No, security doesn't want badges showing up.
Oh, fine.
It's not me, it's them.
Here, I'll
I
do
don't
it.
want to get
You just want the two. No, it's not docs. They don't want, like, we'll talk about it offline.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about all the reasons why a security team doesn't want things on the stream. What do we
Yeah,
think?
I don't think security is trying to keep us secure.
Oh!
I mean, the thing is that I don't know if you guys, your company does this too, but my social security number is printed in huge text on my ID. They have my social and then my address, my mother's maiden
And your
name,
deepest fear.
my deepest fear, the name of my first pet. That's all on my
least
ID.
favorite color, not your favorite color.
Yeah, no, and my least favorite color. Those are all on our IDs because they need to really know who we are. We value authenticity here.
Yeah, transparency.
That'd be so scary. Yeah, my credit card number used to be there, but I was like, I only want the first four, not the last four.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the first four is just like, what's your? Are you on a Visa? Are you on a Discover?
Well,
Are you
because
on-
my credit card number is 1234567 12345678. Oh, it's a Visa card. The secret code is 123.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, this is a security issue, isn't it?
Oh, wait, they don't have the expiration date yet.
I
You're
think
good
we
to go.
broke Dan.
I don't know how to do a blank or look.
You,
This is the
didn't you
blankest
want-
look I
haven't
could
you
give
watched
you,
Spirited
Dan.
Away? Like that's
Yeah,
like
it's such a
peak
good movie.
blank look.
Oh, and people were asking about phone numbers earlier. My phone number is 123-123-4567.
Area code 123. Is that
I
plus
actually-
123?
I don't know. I actually had a friend whose phone number used to be 6543210, and they got so
No
many.
way.
They got so many prank calls.
Like, for real?
It was their home number.
That's better than
Like at their parents' house.
Jenny, I got your number.
yeah.
I need to make you mine. Jenny, I got your number. Here's the spam. That's
Good
749.
news. 123 is not an area code.
Oh, then I must have
Oh,
been
yeah,
321.
well,
It's almost like I'm lying to
Well,
the stream.
The area codes are all like the middle number has to be like 0 or 1 usually. It's because and it can't begin with 9 and it can't begin with 1.
Why not? Mine
Because
begins with 9.
actually, yeah. So the area code can begin with 9, but it can't begin with 1 because you have to disambiguate between like the country codes or something.
No, but there's so like 650 is a
Makes sense.
big peninsula one though.
That's right. Well, 650 wasn't that an overlay that they added later? Like,
Regional, maybe? These
yeah.
rules?
No, like these rules. There's like the original, like how they prioritize them, and then they once people added more numbers, they had to change up what the restrictions were.
Area code top with Dan Tuba.
Yeah.
All I know is that I'm from
I've been for
Oakland,
a
and
while.
510 is our area code. And as of last month, you don't have to dial 510 because there's now they ran out of 510 numbers.
Oh, it's obnoxious.
And so now you have to dial, I think, 323, which also busts your theory.
Yes. Wow. Well, so I grew up with, so I grew up in Delaware, and Delaware has one area code for the whole state, which is kind of fun. But I would call my friends who lived in slower, and I would have to do +1 302 to call because it's like a long distance call if it's across 2 counties.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm like,
Delaware's not big enough to have 2 counties.
no, it's
Come
got
on.
3 whole counties
3 counties
And
and
a-
4 whole people.
and a canal. No, and a bunch of chickens. There's so many chickens. You've probably met all.
Do
4
they
people.
vote?
Judging by the funding for Planned Parenthood, probably not. I'm gonna get kicked off this stream.
I think it's time for us to go to work.
Reddit play. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do Pokemon. I'm not gonna.
We need to get emojis.
I mean, hey, come if you wanna like. So for April Fools, like 5 years ago at Imager, we tried to do Imager plays Imager, like in the style of Twitch plays Pokemon. Do not recommend. We're just like people upvoting randomly, and we're like, oh, look at all the crap that's rising to the top of the queue. Legendary using grep. Yeah, grep is a pretty valuable skill.
I'm so bad at grip.
Yeah, you should get better at grep.
My mentor told me about there's a library called Silver Searcher, so I just type AG and then whatever I want, and then it works the same as grep, but it's easier to remember syntax.
Ooh, is it like a Silver Surfer reference?
I have no idea.
Hmm?
What?
Silver Surfer, like the OG, like the Internet Surfer dude. I think there's it's a comic book hero, right? Yeah. But and then there was the reboot reference to Silver Surfer, which back to classic cult computer-generated action figures. Reboot, one of the best cartoon series from the 90s, Canadian Broadcasting Channel. Listen up, Dan. So Canada has some really cool laws about you have to have like a minimum of educational content, and I think they ended up pulling some of the grants for that. But it was one of the first TV shows that was entirely computer animated. Because I'm old.
I like hearing about this.
Yeah, and so the premise of Reboot, which capital R, capital B, is that we are inside of the computer and all of the characters are programs. So like you meet Dot Matrix, who is the central processing unit for the computer, which is not technically a program, it's a piece of hardware, I know. The metaphor doesn't extend very far. And you'd have the sprites as
Louder.
Oh, right, yeah, because we're on. So you'd have these sprites each sprite would be a different character, and it would be, the tagline is, incoming game, and this big purple block would drop in, and it would be a human playing a game versus these characters inside the computer, and if they lose, they get nullified, which means they turn into nulls, aka glowy slugs. This is a great series. There were 3 seasons. It got canceled. People clamored for years to get it restarted because, like, in the form of any really bad cartoon show, people loved it. And finally, somebody bought it up and made a 4th season, which was in the format of, like, 2 long movies. You can now get the box set online from Mainframe Entertainment, and I, as a small child, may have strongly identified with the computer program, which now I've ended up in software development. Surprise, surprise.
Was the 4th season the same animation style?
Yes, it was the same animation style, and I think it was the same company. It was that they kind of tried to revive that same computer generated. This is like OG ray tracing. If you ever tried to do computer animation back in the 90s, it was ray tracing style.
It looked like nothing else on TV.
Yeah, nothing looked like Reboot at that point. Now everything looks like VeggieTales is a direct descendant of the Reboot animation style. Also, a lot of dad jokes. Dad jokes galore.
We have a request from a Dan named Raquel Bell to sing us a song. Yeah, it's that Dan. No, well, I was playing Tadeo, but you need a looper for that one. I mean, I was thinking just going Britney. Oh, baby, how was I supposed to know? Nope, that something wasn't right, yeah. Oh, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're right outside, yeah, show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. You want me to dab?
Alright, let's do 2 dabs.
2 dabs? What?
2 dabs.
It looks like you have muscle memory for letting go of the guitar, hitting that, and then grabbing it again.
I can't say it's something I've done often, but the guitar stays in place pretty well.
Like spin it around the back of your head.
No, I don't.
Oh,
You
you
can just dab and play the tuba.
Yeah, I don't
maybe.
know.
Can I dab this?
You can't dab and play the tuba. All he hears is challenge accepted. He doesn't know that yet, but that's what he hears.
To dab.
That's not that serious. Is that Ben? Oh, that was Dan. Queen. We could do some Queen.
True.
Oh, this thing called love, I just can't handle it. Wait, just can't handle it. What are the chords? Just can't handle it. Is this thing called love, I just
I guess it might
it's
Yeah, they're in the right room.
it's F. So I just can't. No.
Maybe not.
I
I don't know.
It was D. I just. And we could look it up, but that feels like cheating.
Yeah, it's totally cheating. Let's cheat.
No.
My phone's in Spanish.
Oh,
I
it's
can't do this.
sweet.
There you go.
It's that. Crazy little thing. Oh, this thing I call Crazy little thing. That goes on my way. Yeah, I don't know. That knows how to rock and roll. I think the whole thing is just a banana conspiracy.
Are they? Huh.
How many goats do we have?
I'm amazed people are still watching us. This is very sweet of you.
Goat Street is currently at 1 mega goat and 7 small goats.
What's a mega goat?
1,000 goats.
Why do I ask stupid questions?
Up goats all
Okay.
around.
Yeah,
What do people want to see in the stream?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh,
That's
shoot,
a sad one.
Ah,
I wanna-
the book. Okay, the Dear Evan Hansen book is sitting in my apartment.
like the songbook?
Yeah. So it's like in May or early June, this picture perfect afternoon.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say. Entertaining.
Uh,
I could do yesterday.
Yesterday. Talking about the Beatles?
Yeah, I played yesterday at Waffle a couple weeks back.
How do you play? Shoot.
It's kind of annoying.
What are the chords? Yes. What are the chords to yesterday? Yes. I used to know it. Oh wait. I used to play.
Sing.
I used to want to play all these. So, sometimes the trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. I don't know. Oh wait, to the Dan asking about Dear Evan Hansen, do you know In the Heights well enough to know the song 98,000? Or 96,000? For real though, imagine how it'll feel for real so low down the highway of life with no regrets. No breaking your neck for respect or a paycheck. And real though, take a break from the wheel and we'll go. Biggest block party, everybody. It's the weekend, so we can breathe, take it easy.
One or two are referring.
Okay, I think it's time for me to go do some code review and go to office hours and get to work.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you ever take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia Mountain.
Or is it just
Okay, I'll leave my guitar in here. Are we doing admin stream all week?
Yeah, apparently it's now Broadway time.
Okay, I will come equipped for Broadway time tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring more equipment.
So this is
I can bring
like,
some guitar along too, actually.
this is at least like 1 day a week. This is pretty typical.
Yeah, and I will do recording stuff in the evening. It's fun.
The rest of the time we're just like writing bad SQL queries and taking down BigQuery.
Well, maybe don't talk about that online. Okay. If anybody wants to use this guitar, feel free. Just please don't break it.
It's not the production service. All right, which bad 80s movie should I review next? Because I mean, I could do The Wizard of Oz, but that was like late 60s.
It's a little later than that.
There was also some really cool technological parts of the Wizard of Oz movie, in that
So what's your recording?
that was one of the first movies with color, I think.
Which one?
The Wizard of Oz, like 1960. What's her name with Dorothy and the dog Toto, and yeah. So, oops, did I? Okay, no. Wicked, yeah. Oh, hey.
Oh,
Hey,
we got
Hello, Dan.
one of the OG Dans.
Dan's movie chat.
We've got Hat Dan.
Hat Dan. What are you talking about here?
We're talking about they want
movies?
music. That was 1939 for Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
Really? I'll believe. I mean, yeah, in the grand scheme of movie production, because it was like the first talkie was pretty early before that. It was like 5 years before that, because movie production started in. I mean, we had the spinny thing that you can go to like the like cinema history museums, and like the running horse bit. So, oh, ding ding. And that was like 1915, turn of the century. If you listen to Ragtime the musical, ragtime, ragtime. So the two main themes of Ragtime are oppressing black people and people like fighting their way out of that. And there's like this subplot of this guy who brought like the gyroscope, or not the gyroscope, the zoetrope. The guy brought the zoetrope from somewhere in like Eastern Europe, whatever. He brought this over to the States, and he's like trying to sell the zoetrope, like this little movie, to people and like build up this thing. So there's like this strong immigrant theme of like ships passing in the night, exchanging glances, except that's Frank Sinatra and not Ragtime. But this dude is like, trying to make his way as an Eastern European immigrant coming to the U.S. in like the golden era of the late 30s. So after the Depression, before the war, maybe strike that, reverse it, and is the banana brown yet? No one knows. It's on another stream.
Where is the banana?
The banana's on another stream. The banana.
Right there? That banana?
That banana.
You guys need the banana?
I think it's that banana.
Oh yeah, we could do the banana.
Camera Dan here. Gonna get a banana.
Yeah. So
Right on set.
What's up, guys? Got a snoo and a banana.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Ooh, is this for scale?
First guy. Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry actually. Can I eat the would that be day class
The
saving?
problem is we wouldn't have any scale after that, so. And I don't know where they keep the bananas.
I can give you I can give you a banana peel for scale.
I did say if we had 100 concurrent viewers watching, I would eat the banana with the shell.
I'm gross.
That's how we get the people the content that they want and the content they deserve is at my expense of eating.
I mean, it's better
food the
than
way it should be.
shaving your hair at 2 in the morning.
Oh, that's true.
Which-
Actually, I am kind of down to shave my head though at some point.
Yeah,
my
that
hair's
was-
been getting a little long and it's been getting a little unruly.
Are you getting a little tuberific?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it, but I just don't know how to take care of it.
Yeah. Well, there's a subreddit for that.
curly hair.
r/curly hair.
Curly hair.
You can get-
Plug for r/curly hair.
Try that Diva Care method.
Yeah. Was it the curly girl method? Is
Yeah,
that what it's
curly
called?
girl Diva curls.
What's this? Hey mods, make Lizard the RPAN mascot. He's the best thing ever.
Lizard.
There's a lizard stream that's going on right
I do
now.
really like
it's
lizards.
it's a bearded dragon, I believe.
Is he still up?
I think it's still up, and I do kind of want to make it the mascot. I don't know if I have the power to make bearded lizard the mascot of RPAN, but believe me, I will.
How about this
Bananas are turtle.
How about this hyena-looking puppy?
Oh yeah,
This is really cute.
Big
Okay, I'm
ol'-
gonna put this on the coffee stream really quick. There are over 700 people watching this adorable dog.
Yeah, this is. It looks
I mean-
like a big fennec fox. Someone said.
It might actually be a fennec because
Either-
I know there are a couple people like there's what channel is it? Instagram. It's Juniper the fox is a domesticated fox with an Instagram, which is really cute.
That's cute.
Yeah. Samantha the blunder ears.
Eat it with the shell. I eat all my fruits with the shell. Like finade.
Avocados.
Avocado,
Dragon fruit.
peaches. Oh, I guess peaches you just
Pineapple.
eat. Pineapple.
I think dragon fruit's a good one.
Dragon fruit.
Durian.
Durian. No, wait. There's another one. I'm thinking one in particular. It's like
Oh, the
really
jackfruit.
big. Jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit
Delicious
with the shell. Tastes a little too much like iron. It's definitely not the blood. The birds that work for the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Pineapple spikes. Yeah, it gives it a little zest, People always forget that. I think it's super underrated.
I mean, the zest. The zest is literally the shell of the fruit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're supposed to scrape it off.
Exactly.
first.
It's literally the zest. It's so good. Dab, 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 dab. I can't dab that many times.
Wait, we can dab in succession.
Could do.
Is this what the kids do these
Someone's
days?
streaming an actual TV
Yeet.
studio.
Oh wow.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
A
There's
place
like a
where they
yellow band or
produce
something.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I wonder what they're making.
What's a lot better than our
Studio.
studio?
studio. Yeah, they have concrete. They have tables.
We have 110 downvotes. That's crazy.
Hey, but we got 309 upvotes.
That's true. Sing Despacito?
That's both to the left.
Despacito.
That's it. That's all I'm singing. Despacito.
Who does a really good version of Despacito? There's the... No, okay, so related to that genre of music, there's the Mariachi Entertainment System, which is one of my favorite cover bands. And it's an honest to
Oh,
goodness...
is it like Metalachi?
Yeah, it's like Metalachi, but instead of doing metal songs, they do classic Nintendo 8-bit songs. And Metalachi will cover... I mean, they're... I'm not sure where they're all from, but presumably like North Mexico.
Yeah.
And you can like, hire them for your show.
I keep my broadcast keeps switching as well. I think we're gonna try to fix that.
What is like the rotator?
It just like switches, and someone else commented to me, "Why does my broadcast keep switching?"
That's a fancy pants camera on the studio stream.
Yeah.
Someone said blow on the tuba thing.
Blow on the tuba.
Blow on the tuba looking thing.
Ooh.
It is indeed a tuba looking thing because it looks like. Out of shape. I haven't been in band for like 10 years. I'm so out of shape. What are they filming on?
I love your name, Dan and Dan. Thanks.
Yep, it's the
We're all
Dan
Dan.
and Dan show. Together, we are all Dan today.
We are all.
We are all
Make
Dan.
Blizzard permanent, please. He's the epitome of what this service is all about.
Wait, no. Oh, so the tuba fart. So funny thing about that. When I was actually, so when I was in marching band back in college, and I hope they still do this, we would get together for like competitions and conferences, and we would go up to Allentown, Pennsylvania. Shout out, Eastern Pennsylvania kids, if you know what Hers Chips and Hershey's are, or Hershey Park. So after the competition, we would get all the tubas together, and it would end up being like 100 tuba players, well, sousaphones, but whatever. And we would do the Blat, which is you get 100 tuba players in a circle, and you just go. For like 5 minutes, or until like our directors came over to yell at us to knock that shit off, because tuba players are goofy. But like, on the other hand, they will send us out. Like, we went to play NCAA championships in like Appalachia, like the deep south.
Dang.
Yeah, it was wild. We're like, holy crap, are we gonna get massacred? Because like, they had a lot of spirit. So like, to quell some of the negative spirit, my director walked over to the tuba section and is like, hey guys, you need to go make some friends. So we went out, it's like 22 tuba players, just being like, doop booby doop dooby doop booby doop. And that's how you make friends in the deep south.
Just tuba, you don't make any friends in the deep south.
Oh, really? Are they all just like...
They
oh,
all just
bless
wanna
your-
hear the tuba.
They're just like, bless your heart, play the tuba some more.
What is the plushie called?
Dan Tuba, I have a question.
So,
Tuba versus sousaphone, is there like a split in the tuba community about which is better, or do you like, I'll just get along?
well, it depends on what's your use case. As many things in life, you need to pick the right tool for the job. So like, this is my nice concert tuba. You can see it's got 4 valves. These are some really snazzy valves. You usually don't see these. Usually just see like push buttons, like a trumpet. And I paid below market because like I bought this from a tuba player who was like getting out of the scene. But this is, you'll take this to like play in an orchestral. You'll keep it inside usually. But if you're going out marching, you need a sousaphone, which is like, because you're like, you got to do some antics. You got to like project. It's kind of hard to be like, kapow. But if you're a fancy pants marching band, you're in drum corps, and they actually do have like this, and they'll have some extra apparatus. So, oh my gosh, this thing's so heavy.
I'm afraid you're gonna like drop that on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you today.
Today.
Tune in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on our pan, I die.
Dun, dun, dun. Tune in tomorrow for the impending death of Dan and Dan. But you'll get these like extra pipes that like loop around, so you can actually play it like an RPG, except for music. And it's August, which I think means this is the end of the drum corps season. So there's some really fierce competitions right now. Yeah, sorry, Dan. I'm a mumbler. Tubin, yeah. So, drum corps. If you go to Flow Marching, flomarching.com, you can watch like some top tier musicians, like age 16 to 21, just like getting out there. 10 minutes of music and dancing and marching, and it's Minecraft. Tuba Gooding Jr. Yes, Tuba Gooding Jr. If only I had the acting credits like him. Do you play Minecraft? I don't play Minecraft.
I've been trying to get I've been trying to get like a group of us to get back into playing Minecraft because I used to play like a lot of people like we started playing Minecraft like an alpha when it first came because it was such a unique thing
10 years ago.
Yeah, it was like the first like pre-alpha or alpha game that everyone got really excited about because now you see it on Steam, you see all these like games that are like, oh, this is alpha, and it's like an alpha for like 5 years.
Right.
But Minecraft was one of the first ones where it's like, oh, this is like a super cool open world exploration game. And I got super into it, and then now looking back on it, I'm seeing a lot of people on like other sites playing Minecraft.
Like just all the time, just hanging out.
Yeah,
like,
so I'm like, this looks kind of fun, and I kind of want to do
creepers.
this. Yeah, I'm done playing like hyper competitive multiplayer games. Like I just kind of want to like hang out and build stuff. It seems like a really fun thing.
Yeah, so I saw recently a really cool version of Minecraft that was embedded into. Yeah, this is the Dan show. So this is Dan admin, and I'm also Dan Min. We have Dan and our friend Dan in the back, and yeah. So with Minecraft, so there's this really cool educational software Raspberry Pi you can buy. So it's like a tiny little embedded computer. It's like in a little case, and you just plug it into your TV, and you have a little keyboard mouse thing that goes with it, and it's supposed to teach you software, but it's catering to like 9 and 10-year-olds. So it's in the form of like a Zelda game where you're like wandering around different areas of the game, and you wander into like the Python, like the jungle, where you have to defeat the Python.
Oh, nice.
By learning to program Python.
That's so cool. That's kind of like a hack this site kind of thing, but with gaming.
Yeah, it's a game, and it's totally built up. So they have Minecraft embedded in there, and they have it set up where you can build your own JavaScript modules to do like repetitive crap in Minecraft. So you like, they'll have macros that are like, I want to build a castle macro, and it's stuff like, make a square, have it be 10 feet long, or 10. Whatever the unit, 10 bricks long, 10 wide, put a turret on it. It's really cool. So highly recommend that if you have a kid in your life and you want to like steer them towards a career in software development so that they too can become a Dan someday. Get them playing Minecraft and JavaScript.
Be a Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen all of those Minecrafts? There's like videos of people doing it where they like mimic like an iPhone in Minecraft, or there's like Reddit in Minecraft. Yeah.
That was really cool.
So ever since they introduced I think before in alpha, because I think it did exist the entire time Minecraft was there. It was called Redstone at first, and then later on,
like circuitry stuff.
Yeah. Now it's called something else, I think, or maybe it's the other way around.
I think it's still Redstone. Or like it's like there's lava. I know there's lava. I don't think lava's interactive.
No. It's like a red like element, and then it's treated like a circuit board.
Yeah. So
you could like program stuff, and there's people who make calculators. And
I remember seeing somebody make like an interactive abacus where you like walk up and like hack at a button with your axe and add up numbers. And I think it was reverse Polish notation, which was like like calculators on easy mode actually.
Yeah.
Because that makes it. MC. Oh, yeah, we could make a Minecraft server. Oh, I do like the snoo. So back to we were talking earlier about the Foundry.
Okay, yeah.
Extra Life. So a couple years ago. So if you're in San Francisco, there's a spot over in the Mission, or not the Mission. It's in Soma, and it's called the Foundry. It's the Folsom Street Foundry. And
love Folsom Street.
Folsom Street Foundry is so cool. Like it's basically a warehouse they turned into a bar. And Wednesday nights it's a video game night, and they'll like have computers set up, and you can just show up and like have a LAN party on their equipment. It's like a $10 cover. It's fine. But last year 3 years ago, a while ago for Extra Life, we rented out the Foundry and hosted video game events there for the benefit of children who are in hospitals to raise money for them.
Mhm.
So it's really fun. You know, that's where you can go play. What do you call it? Video games.
All kinds of games. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, there was the Minecraft. It was like the Reddit in Minecraft, or the Minecraft sign. Somebody. It was like one of the last frames of Sequence, like our April Fool's toy this year.
Yeah.
That somebody built like a Minecraft sign thing and
Yeah.
GIFed it and put it into like the last act of Sequence.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so if you go back to reddit.com/r/sequence
Yeah.
and review the Act 5 video, it's like towards the end.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
It was real snazzy.
Hero for Day says, "Hey nerds, what's up, Hero? How's it going?"
Sup, hero?
No, you.
What else we
This
got?
sounds like when I asked my teacher to talk.
I am absolutely a wife guy about Minecraft. Yeah, Stella, like, what is your professor's wife? Does she do really cool, nerdy stuff, or does she just play Minecraft all the time?
Come on in, Dan.
Hey, it's another Dan.
It's
Dan.
going well. We're just hanging out, chatting with the community.
Yeah, do you want to come hang out with the Dans?
Dan, would you like to join the
How's
Dan
it
Dan
going?
Show?
You're just killing it this weekend on your comments. It's great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
It's super fun.
Can we do
Thank
a
you for stopping by.
cartwheel? I'm not sure if I physically can do a cartwheel, and I'm scared to find out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if we have like some sort of like trampoline that we could put in here.
That's nice.
I can try to do a backflip.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having an office trampoline. I used to work in a building where we had an office slide, like a little loop-de-loop slide, so to get from like one floor down to the other.
Did you have to go through the slide
I mean,
to get to the next floor?
You didn't have to,
But did everyone do it?
Yeah, you had to.
Okay.
And it was really cute because we'd have like people coming on site to get trained, and they're like business professionals. This is like nurses. I worked at Epic Medical Records, which produces. If you have MyChart on your phone, or like your doctor's ever typing stuff into the computer, they're using the software. So we'd have the nurses and the doctors coming on site to get trained, and then they'd be like walking around. They'd see the slide, and they're like, "Can we ride the slide?" And we're like, "Yeah, you can ride the slide because there's like a cushion at the bottom."
Yeah.
And they'd inevitably be wearing like rayon and like nylons because they're like business professional clinicians. So they'd get on this plastic slide on their plastic clothing and just be like, "Woo!" And they'd be like, "Oh, we're never gonna find them again."
Someone just asked if you could play Master of Puppets on that bad boy.
Master of Puppets. Also, yeah, we do have a lot of Macs. There's a lot of Mac users here, but we do have a bunch of people on Ubuntu. There's one guy using KDE. So there's probably like, out of, I think there's 300 people in this office, and probably a dozen people using Linux for their daily driver. Yeah, Master of Puppets.
Master!
Yeah. So we did have Metallica played in San Francisco a couple weeks ago for the Salesforce conference, and I was really confused because I forgot that Metallica was like going to be on stage downtown, open air concert, and I get home, I'm like walking up the hill, and I'm like, who the heck is blasting Metallica out of their apartment? And I'm like, let's check Snapchat, zoom in the map, I'm like, okay, there's a live Metallica is in town playing Master of Puppets. Metallica is still doing concerts. Okay. But now they're doing corporate concerts, which is like...
Oh, yeah, because didn't they perform at like Salesforce or something like that?
Yeah, this is exactly the thing that
Oh,
they're
I
playing
see.
at. Yeah, and I was just like, why? But, alright, sure, that's happening. Can we play some new stuff, too? Do they have new stuff? This is just us, like, hanging out, working. I'm making way too much money for this right now.
I probably should head out soon because my phone and my laptop are gonna be like this close to dying.
Does that well? Who do we put on the stream? Can we?
I don't know. We can figure it out. We could put it on a break. We could like find someone to put on the stream. TF is this? I don't know. Stratacat. Oh, what time is it? It's the Dan and Dan show time. Does anyone want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if any Dans want to come upstairs. Hey Dandon, you should come up. Get on live, not love stream, live stream. Upstairs in the Dan My View.
Ooh, we can talk about WoW Classic. Did you ever play WoW?
I've watched Dan play WoW. I usually get my butt whipped when it comes to games where you need strategy. I prefer playing, like, I don't know, 2 dots, or like dots with friends, or like I see people on the subway playing all the time the what do they call it? Wordscapes. Primo game, no competition whatsoever.
Well, like WoW's pretty cool because you could you kind of choose your own deal. You could either be super hardcore into PvP, you could do raiding a lot with PvE, or my favorite, what I think, this is a hot take right here. I think that the purpose and like the most fulfilling part of World of Warcraft is mount collecting and pet collecting because they stay forever. You could do PvP all you want and get that rating up.
So we're talking like war horses, or like, can you get Snoo as a pet?
No, you can't get Snoo as a pet.
Okay,
but
can you get a goat?
Can you get a goat?
Because like
I don't remember.
Because I started playing what's that goat video game that came out a couple years ago?
Oh, Goat Simulator?
Yeah, Goat Simulator.
Oh, Goat Simulator is great.
Yeah,
that's
so,
a fun game.
So like Goat Simulator versus WoW. Obviously, Goat Simulator is the better game here.
Goat Simulator is pretty fun. But yeah, like in WoW, I think pet collecting, because it's like that stays with you, right? And like when it comes to like gear collecting, I guess the only part of gear collecting that I like, or like trying to get the best gear, is if you like transmog a lot and you want to like make your gear look good. So what you can do is like if you get like transmogrify your gear. So it's like if you have like let's say a new piece comes out, but you want to keep the current piece that you have on because that's better stats for whatever reason.
Sure.
Then what you can do is like, I think it's you pay a certain price and you transfer the look of one piece of armor onto another. So that way you like get the same like physical appearance, or the physical appearance that you wanted of that piece of armor, but you still have the stats of the armor you wanted to keep on.
I feel like that's cheating the system somehow. But you have to pay for the privilege.
I mean, it's just in-game currency, that you have to play.
So you're paying for it.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Yeah, you don't just do it whenever, but it's like, because there's sometimes gear that's like really low level, but it looks really cool.
Right.
And you're like, man, I want to like wear this gear all the time, but it just sucks like in terms of stats. So what people do is once they get the best gear, then they'll transmogrify. Using old gear, so it looks the same.
Yeah, I guess after 10 years of this game, we need to like keep the customers happy or something.
Yeah.
As well, are you literally in the World of Warcraft channel?
Maybe. Well, I just saw some post on it. That's why I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Marcus said r/classic WoW, so I was like.
Dan does say classic WoW.
Or the username Marcus.
How's it going, Dance?
Hey Dan, do you want to get on the stream?
Just gonna go get some coffee.
Oh,
yeah, I need to charge my stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna like try and.
Bye, Stella. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. It's been swell.
You just like pause it.
You guys need to push.
Hanging out with Dan, and Dan. It's been swell. Did you just mute me?
Huh?
Did you just mute me?
Not yet.
Oh,
No.
Hasta luego. Enjoy your linguine.
Bye.
Peace.